This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhoneAppReview.com. We're slinging out yet another video review today. This time taking a look at an application called Candy Monster that's very much a cut the rope style homage, or potentially you could even say spin-off, or however you want to phrase this. But the app does draw a lot of its functionality from the Cut the Rope series, and we'll talk more about that in just a second if you're unfamiliar with that. But for everyone else, this is a physics-based puzzler is another good way to describe it. And before we go any further, I do want to apologize for the vocal quality of my voice. I am just getting over a cold, so I'm a bit scratchy, but we should be okay. So let me, leave some comments if I shouldn't ever do this again with the remnants of a cold. And we'll give this just a second to boot up, and then turn down the volume so you can hear me better. Okay, so as you can see, you still have the same kind of little, candy that you're using in the Cut the Rope series. You have the same dotted line, and we'll show you even more of this in just a second. This is a fresh install, so we're going to start off with the very first level, very first section of this. And one of the benefits of this app, even though it does draw a lot from Cut the Rope, is the fact that it comes with a multitude of levels, and by multitude we mean really quite a lot. So if you're a fan of the other, if you're a fan of Cut the Rope and you want to try out Candy Monster, you are going to get a ton of content to mess around with, which is a good thing that we really look for in like say a morning commute style enterprise, because if you're going to spend a lot of time with this application, you want to have obviously a lot of material to spend time with. So as you can see, again, a lot of Cut the Rope influence here, right down to the green monster in the corner. And you've also got the, swinging candy that you can slice. We'll sort of show you how to do that in just a second. One of the things we didn't really like about this application is that the controls are very, very touchy. So I have my stash over here of planks that I'm going to actually put so this slides down and then lands in my critter's mouth. There's also a timer bar on the side here that's running down. I'm going to run out of time probably before this happens. But it's really hard to drag these things out, and then I can't even get it to, there we go. And then once you have them placed, it's a little bit easier to do the tilting mechanic. We really did like that. That's nice and fluid. We're going to put this here and hope for the best. And then the other one, drag that out of there. And then you slide it over. And again, obviously, if you haven't ever played Cut the Rope, I should, I guess, explain a little bit. The idea here is that you have, is that you have a piece of candy at the top of the level. And then your only goal really is to get the piece of candy to the bottom of the screen and into the critter's mouth. This is how the game mechanic works, and you do this through a variety of ways. Obviously, this is a physics-based game, so if I drop it, let's just go ahead and show you this. So let's say I click this and then go in and swipe to cut the rope. Then away the ball goes, the candy ball, excuse me, and it shoots down. Obviously, if I put my stash in the right order, it could have slid down, landed in his mouth, etc. And that's the basic idea here, is that you're manipulating physics to arrive the candy piece in the creature's mouth. And the game makes this a lot of fun via a whole retinue of just all kinds of different physics-based objects. You get planks, you get turnabouts, you get gravity pins. All manner of things aimed at making the game more interesting as it goes along. You add new pieces. So instead of just working with planks the entire time, you do have some additional content to mess around with. Likewise, the efficiency with which you do this gives you a star rating, much in the same way that Angry Birds works. Speaking of Angry Birds, this side menu looks exactly like Angry Birds, if you happen to notice. That was another thing that we weren't quite the biggest fan of, but that is okay. It's not a deal breaker. So, as you, excuse me, as you go along, you are going to be unlocking, much better, sorry about that, guys, unlocking stars, etc., so you get more points for these things, which is really like one of the reasons why we would have liked to have seen Game Center or Open Feint integration within the Candy Monster. We feel like that would have been an excellent addition to this. You could have unlocked achievements, could have had leaderboards. On another note, we do wish the game, and despite the fact that it comes with a lot of levels, we do wish it had been a little bit more innovative in its style. Perhaps come up with a different theme for the concept of Cut the Rope. So, for instance, you could come up with like a slightly creepier monster version in a graveyard or something. Just something slightly different, so it doesn't seem exactly like a direct copy and more of like an homage. And then you could have added more physics puzzle pieces of a different variety, etc., which might have been a good idea too. But all in all, this app is only 99 cents in the App Store, so with that in mind, you're not going to break the bank to give it a go. And all things considered, the graphics are fantastic, even though they do look a lot like Cut the Rope. They're the same high level quality. The fun is the exact same high level quality that we enjoy. You do get a couple different rooms too, Candy Room, Christmas Room, etc. So the game does keep things entertaining. The puzzles are well thought out and do require a lot of strategy. So the game is every bit as fun as Cut the Rope was, or still is, we suppose. And at the 99-cent price tag, it's not going to break the bank, and it's even quite the value. So, with all of that in mind, we are going to give the Candy Monster a 3.5 out of 5-star rating from us here at the iPhoneAppReview.com. We did enjoy it. We think it has a lot of potential, and we hope that future updates bring more innovation and a slightly different focus, perhaps on a different theme, etc., to make it its own rather than just we've been mentioning Cut the Rope a lot, so, maybe put it more in its own rather than just a Cut the Rope style mentioning app. But that's all we have to say about it. So again, at this point, the Candy Monster is going to get a 3.5 out of 5-star rating. And we're going to go ahead and sign out. But we will see you guys later. Bye.